What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Nitro Gaming. Team of the Season hype is really building now because Team of the Season warm-up has been leaked and we have a lot of information regarding it, and we're going to be covering that as well as how to prepare, what to buy, what to sell if you still have tradable cards in your club right now in order to make sure that you guys are not just not losing coins but making coins going into this Team of the Season promo. We definitely want to be using a lot of our coins on upgrade packs, on big SBCs, and on trying to pack ourselves some of our favorite Team of the Season cards. So if you're excited for that today, drop a like on the video right now. Nothing in this pack right here, and that's okay because we're saving our good packs for Team of the Season. But subscribe to Nitro Gaming so you don't miss out on any Team of the Season content. Let's hop into it. Do you guys need coins in FC25 Ultimate Team? Well, U7Buy has you covered. It's cheap, it's fast, and it's safe with 24/7 online customer support. Even big creators use it, and it has over 40,000 positive reviews. Make sure to use my link down in the description and use code NITRO for an extra 8% at checkout. And on top of all of that, you get a 19% newcomers coin bonus. To start things off, we've gone out and made some big investments. One is the 95 Angerer at just 90,000 coins. I think that there is some upside with this investment, just given the fact that this card is the cheapest 95 in the game by a significant margin. We just don't have a lot of big SBCs coming out right now that's actually pushing it up in price quite yet. But we do have a little bit of time for this card to rise before Team of the Season actually begins, and it'll probably drop once Team of the Season starts. But if I don't make any coins on that card, that's all right, because I'm expecting to make coins on our brand new investment, which is 89 rated Team of the Week cards. There are so many 89s and 88s in the current Team of the Week right now, which is honestly pretty surprising because it is the final Team of the Week. So it looks like EA Sports are just, over the last couple weeks, just starting to go all out on Team of the Week and giving every single card a big upgrade. Like literally even the bench is 88 rated. Every single one of them have that star above it. And this is the final Team of the Week, as I mentioned. So all of these cards that you see on your screen right here, they're going out of packs. And then we're actually going to get a best of Team of the Week next week. Now, we know this because the Team of the Season warm-up has been leaked. We know that there's going to be Showdown and Flashback SBCs. I'm hoping for a really big SBC at some point this upcoming week to hopefully push up this high-rated fodder, whether it be the 89 rateds, the Team of the Weeks that we bought, or that 95 Angerer, which might have a little bit more trouble rising in price simply because she's that high-rated. But the reason we love the 89s right now, and even the 88s are good too, like I don't see a downside to that either. You're getting them for 11,000 coins right now, is the fact that the 89 rated cards are all pretty much at their cheapest point. Even the gold 89s right now are 11.5 or 12,000 coins. And as you guys can see by the price we picked up these cards for, 11,250, 11,250, 11,750, and so on and so forth. I mean, I've got pages and pages and pages of these cards for less than 12,000 coins. So I'm very happy with that investment because the worst case scenario is this card for 11,250, I quick sell that for basically 11,000 coins. That says 10,858 coins behind my face cam right there, just in case you can't see it. But it's basically 11,000 coins to quick sell it for. So if I get bored, if I decide, okay, I don't really want that anymore, I can quick sell the cards real quick and get most of my coins back anyway. So the risk is basically zero on that 89 rated Inform investment. But let's get back to some more of these leaks because we have some more information about Team of the Season coming into packs on April 25th officially. That means that Team of the Season warm-up is coming out on the 18th, which is this Friday. We're also going to get moments, which is kind of funny because I forgot that moments even existed. And maybe you did too, but if you guys don't know what moments even are, I don't blame you because you got to go to play, you scroll over to moments, and right now, there's still pretty much all the moments that were there from the very beginning of the game. I don't think I've actually touched moments since September, possibly since the first day we had the release of this game. And I looked at some of the rewards and all of it. It's just basically all outdated. I mean, you have to grind 15 moments to get an 81 plus times 2, which is basically given out for free every single day doing, I don't know, breathing in the game, just logging in, you get an 81 plus times 2, basically. You play a game, you get a couple of them. You do a daily SBC, you get one. I mean, you're not going to go out and spend your time doing moments. So maybe they're going to do a complete rehaul for this moments game mode, where I don't even know if you can call it a game mode. I mean, it's more irrelevant than FUT draft at this point. It is just useless. As you can see, I went out and I actually did do one moment just so I could open that pack. At least it's tradable, so I can get 3,000 free coins from it. So maybe if you haven't done moments in a while, you can get one moment token and get 3,000 coins for free real quick. But that's about all it's good for. It is very, very boring. It is very, very useless, and it's a waste of time. So moments is maybe making a comeback during this team of the season. Then we're going to have best of re-releases, most notably the best of team of the week. Now, the thing about best of team of the week and why I'm actually investing in those 89 rateds right now is because, yes, these 89 rateds might go back into this best of team of the week, or at least maybe a couple of them, probably not, Pavlitis, but maybe, a couple 89 rated team of the weeks will be in this team. But a lot of these really, really good team of the weeks that are going to be in the best of, like Vinicius Jr. right here, these are cards that are not fodder price. So there's going to be a couple fodder price cards in this best of team of the week, but a lot of them are going to be above fodder price. I mean, that is why they are the best of cards. And so I think that right now is definitely the time to pick up that cheap fodder. And what we do also know is that we're going to have juiced upgrades and picks, as well as showdown and flashback SBCs. So you have a combination of player SBCs that could bring up the price of fodder, and then also juiced upgrades and picks that could bring up the price of fodder. Now, you might say, well, the upgrades and picks, they replenish the fodder, not so much picks, but upgrades especially. You have those 83 plus times 14s that we've seen. They come out and you open the pack and you're basically able to do another one. And that's not incorrect, but I think a lot of people, including myself, are going to be doing these upgrade packs, trying to save them for Team of the Season itself, which means that this upcoming week during Team of the Season warm-up, I don't think that these cards are going to be dropping at all. In fact, I think that these fodder cards go up because all of these, 83 plus times 14s that we've been doing, as you can see, there's a few right here. I've got 7 of them. I'm not opening yet, and I'm waiting until probably Premier League Team of the Season might open during Premier League, or not Premier League, but I might open during Team of the Season Live, which is coming out on the 25th of April. The Premier League Team of the Season is probably not going to drop until May 2nd. So May 2nd is when we're expecting the Premier League Team of the Season. And then May 9th, we might get La Liga or Bundesliga on that date. So that is my expectation for the next couple of weeks. But we're probably not going to get the Premier League Team of the Season until the 2nd of May. So I might open on the 25th of April. I'm not sure. I've obviously got a lot more packs than that. We've got the 100 players pack. We've got, 100 of these UEFA Dream Chaser grind packs, and just anything that I've gotten at all over the last couple of weeks, I've just been kind of saving all of these packs in here. It's not a ton of packs, but it should be enough to get me a Team of the Season. These things are a little bit easier to pack than the Team of the Years. Now, one thing I do want to point out is that we do have a new objective called the Immortality Cup that, even though it might be the most annoying cup of all time, it is definitely worth playing. I've played probably 10 matches. I've won 5 of them. Quite frankly, if you get the kickoff, then you're probably going to win the game, just based on how this game works. But as you get more and more wins, you only have 36 games, though, and they want you to win 25 matches, which is very possible if you're a good player at the game and you get kickoff a lot of the time. But a lot of people are going to end around, the 14 to 18 wins mark, which is still worth playing for. Even if you win half of your games, you're going to get this Mascherano, but you're also going to get an 86 plus times 2, 85 times 2, 88 rated fodder card. 83 plus times 10 is actually solid for 9 wins. And the big kicker to this is you don't have to play the full game. It is golden goal, which is why kickoff is so important. And honestly, the kickoff glitch, it is impressive that EA Sports have had a kickoff glitch in pretty much every iteration of this game since FIFA 14, and it still exists in the game this year. But win 9 games is probably like you got to at least try to get to 9 or 10, in my opinion. Try to get to 9 or 10, and then you can decide if it's worth trying to go for some of the better rewards. I think you might as well just play all of the games. Quite frankly, you might as well just play all of the games and get as many as you can, because the rewards are worth it and it doesn't take long. Most of the time, a goal is scored within the first 5 or 10 minutes of the match. So with that being said, make sure to get that done this week. You have 6 days, 9 hours left, so probably about 6 days by the time you watch this. And the FUT birthday crafting upgrade, which I didn't think was great value, is ending in 3 days. And it might be worth completing 10 of these just to get the SP. So the SP going towards the season points, it might be worth completing 10 of them just to get the SP, because I'm way, way behind in my FC season, and it's honestly very worth it to get higher in this season. There are such good rewards that I'm going to miss out on, but hopefully I can get at least a few of them. Like the 81 times 15, I'm going to get, I'll get the ones probably up until about level 30, but I'm not sure how much farther I'm going to make it past that. But there are some good packs in the season once you get into the level 20s and 30s. So if you haven't grinded the season yet, you still have over a week left. There's still plenty of time to get some done. And that's another way to get some great packs for Team of the Season, which is starting technically on Friday with that Team of the Season warm-up. But back to what we know about what's coming out with this Team of the Season. We're also going to get Team of the Season evolutions. That's no surprise there. Retro card designs is going to be fun. I'll show you a couple of them that are going to be on the way. But here are the new card designs, and I don't think they're very bad. I actually do like it. I think it's a good idea that they've made this blue like a brighter blue, because you don't want it to overlap with the Team of the Season, which is darker blue that you kind of see there on Grimaldo up in the left wing spot right there. So Grimaldo's kind of like a darker blue, and then the Team of the Season is more of that brighter blue. So that, the fact that the two biggest promos are both blue, it does overlap a little bit, but I think they did well with making this brighter and making it not overlap, because in previous years, sometimes they just look very, very similar. But we're also going to get this card right here, a red Team of the Season card. Now, I'm sure somebody knows what this is, but I actually don't. So if you do know what this means, comment it down below. I'm sure it's been leaked somewhere. I didn't find it. I didn't look that hard for it either. So let me know if you know what this is going to be. It might be for the evolutions, possibly, but I'm not exactly sure what's going to come with this red card design, but it's coming with Team of the Season this year, and it honestly looks pretty sick. It reminds me of the monthly rewards you used to get for playing Weekend League back in the day. If you've played Ultimate Team for a while like me, you'll know that in 17, I think even in FIFA 18, we had those monthly rewards, and it looks exactly like those cards from back in the day. But we've got some more leaks than just those guys. Here are some of the retro cards coming to the game, and there are a lot of evolutions actually dropping into this game. So FIFA 18, FIFA 19, FIFA 20. I think that FIFA 20 card design might be the greatest of all time for Team of the Season. It might just be the best of all time, if only that game was any good. It kind of wasted it on FIFA 20. At least it wasn't 19, which is probably the worst FIFA in the history of the game. But this is not a video about me ranking FIFAs. It is a video, however, ranking these card designs. FIFA 20s is pretty sick. But take a look at the bottom of the screen. You can't really read it, but these playstyle pluses are going to come as evolutions that you can unlock, and you're going to be able to apply these playstyle pluses to some pretty good cards, because as you can see, the requirements max 94, 8 playstyles and 3 playstyle plus. So you're not going to be able to go over 3 playstyle plus on these cards, but you're going to be able to add some pretty good playstyles like Finesse Shot Plus. Anticipate Plus is a very, very good one. And then you're also going to be able to add some Roll Plus Pluses to some of these cards, which I don't really love Roll Plus Pluses. Like, I know they're very good in game, but I don't like the idea of them. I think they should get rid of them for FC 26. That's my opinion. I don't think that they made the game any better. Whereas Playstyle Pluses, on the other hand, I think are spectacular, and that should stay forever. But before we end today's video, I did want to give another idea to you guys during this team of the season warm-up phase. Now, 83 rated cards have been basically at 900 coins for months and months on end, and 84 rated cards fluctuate between going to 1.2k like you see them now. Sometimes they get up to almost 3,000 coins, and that hasn't happened anytime recently. As you take a look at Hradetsky right here, this card, ever since mid-March, so for about a month now, has been 1,200 coins. But before that, it had spiked up and down. But now we're starting to see 85 rated cards have basically also been flatlined at their low point, which is 2,200 coins. They've been kind of hovering right above that ever since the beginning of March, and now they're sitting there at their very bottom. But that's not all. 86s are the same. The lowest they can go is 3,600, and as you can see by Karim Benzema right here, are now sitting at their lowest point possible, which is 3.7 thousand coins. These cards, even though you can see by that front little graph right there, if you get rid of that, you can see that there's a lot of fluctuation with these 86s throughout the year, going from 4K to 7K, back down to 5K, up to 7K, back down to 5K, up to 9K, down to 4K, up to 5K, and now over the course of the last month, as I said, it's kind of been fizzling out. But with people saving packs and also wanting to do every single upgrade pack that comes out during Team of the Season warm-up, it's a good idea to probably pick up some low-rated fodder as well. Now, the 87s are also at their bottom point, which is 5.1 thousand coins. That's what they're sitting at. And if we take a look at these cards as well, a low point of about 5.6k happened in the beginning of January, and then they spiked back up to 10k, actually reached about 13k at their peak, and they're back down to the lowest they've been all year, which is 5.2 thousand coins, their lowest possible. It's not until you get up to the rating of 88 where you're a little bit above that lowest price range of 6.1 thousand coins, where 88s are going for about 7.3 thousand coins here for this Renard. And these cards are a little bit better, in my opinion. It's why I've kind of picked up 88s and 89s, is because in theory, if they did update the price ranges of those other cards right now, like 85s and 86s, they could, in theory, go a little lower. I don't think they will, because I do think that they're going to be needed for these upgrade exchanges next week. But in theory, they could go a little bit lower. So that's why I do like some of the higher rateds better. But in the end, I think that maybe some of the return on investment percentage might actually be better for the lower rateds, because yeah, it might be really annoying to go out and spend 5 million coins on 85 rated cards. It's going to take you hours and hours and hours to buy that many cards. So that's why I kind of stick with some of the cards that are going for, 12K, because I'll have to buy 6 times less of them. And if I don't want to buy all of them and just have 100 sit on my transfer list, I can do that as well, so that I don't have to go unassigned. So there is some upside to buying some of the higher rateds, but the return on investment actually might be a lot better for the cards that are like 85s, 87s, even 88s are not terrible at 7.2 thousand coins. So keep an eye on these cards. 84s might be a little bit too low, but you never know, because those cards have insane return on investment throughout this year. I mean, whenever they get down to their low points at look at that, 1.4 thousand coins before Team of the Year, and then all the way up to 3.8 thousand coins. That is, only 2,000 coin profit. But it's 2,000 coin profit on a card you bought for 1.4K. Think about a card going from 140,000 coins all the way to 380,000 coins. Think about that kind of profit on these cards. The return on investment is insane for these 84s. So look at Fodder. That is the absolute gold mine right now. This is going to go to the moon for us. We're going to make some coins on Fodder this upcoming week. I have no doubt about it. Angerer might be a little bit more shaky. That card, I'm not as confident in. But on the lower rated cards, I mean, the risk is so low and the potential is so high. Of course, it's not guaranteed. Nothing is. But I do really like Fodder right now. But that's what I'm going to leave you guys with. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed, make sure to drop a like on it. Subscribe to Nitro Gaming if you don't want to miss out on any more of this Team of the Season content. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Peace out.